Greetings. Welcome back to Chosen Queen 8. I'm so excited to have y'all here. Today is September 24th, 2023, and I'm going to give you today's downloads. Okay, so the biggest thing I'm getting right now is I want to give you guys the top 5 ways on how to deal with unavoidable negative energy. No matter what you're up against, here are the top 5 ways on how you can get rid of unavoidable negative energy. Okay, number one is remembering that people are human. A lot of people are hurt and they are hurting you or attempting to hurt you because of what they're going through in life and how life is for them for whatever circumstances they could be up against. So, whatever cards that this person may have been dealt, because they could have been had a hard life, a rough life. Someone could have hurt them in the past. They could have been down on their luck. They could have, it's a numerous of factors and trials and tribulations that we all go through as humans. But some people don't get over what has happened to them, and they hurt people because of how life has hurt them. They don't get over it, and then they lash out and they do things to people what was done to them. That's how some people handle these circumstances that they're in. They may not be emotionally mature or just are unaware of how to process these things. So they're human. So this is they choose not to rise above, and they choose to be swallowed by their circumstances and their problems and their poor choices. So if we keep that in the forefront of our mind, we can have a better understanding or inner understanding of where this person is at psychologically and where this person has the type of perception that this person may be having. Okay, so that's the number one reason on the top 5 reasons on how to deal with unavoidable negative energy. One thing is you want to keep in mind at all times is hurt people hurt people. We're going to move into number 2. The number 2 reason is remember why you need to keep your peace. Remember your purpose. Remember how important it is to reject and deflect the energy that's spewing out of this negative person. Remember why you are protecting your energy. Remember, you want to be at peace. You want to be in the flow of goodness. You don't want to step outside of that energy that can mess up your mental state, which ultimately messes up, your day, your manifestations, etc. It's like a ripple effect, okay? So if you allow this person to disturb your peace, now you're being subject to more negative energies, okay? So remembering the importance of your peace is going to be a key thing when you're dealing with negative energy, and that's unavoidable. You got to always remember you have something to lose. Obviously, this person that is displaying this negative energy, they really probably don't have that much to use or to lose. So this is the reason why they're lashing out and doing this. That's why they have this uncontrollable behavior. You're just collateral damage. So let's keep that in their mind. So let's keep that in your mind when we're talking about dealing with negative energy that's unavoidable. Okay, so the number 3 reason is knowing when it's ego, knowing when it's time to give grace. This energy could be targeting you. This energy could be coming at you. And you don't want to engage into the negative energy, okay? Because they're going to have tactics to get you to engage. They're going to want to say something below the belt. They're going to want to do something to get you to react, okay? So the best thing is giving grace and not reacting for the number 3. And I got like 2 things I want to say for number 3. So giving grace, not reacting, and knowing that when you react, they win because now you did exactly what they wanted to do, was knock you off your pedestal, get you in the flow of negative energy. So you're going to have to have some maturity and be mature with communicating as well. You need to always communicate from a place of love, because their tactic is to get you to react. So then they can point the finger at you. They can say, well, you're yelling, you're doing this, you're doing that. So you're going to have to stay at peace, be mature, and communicate from a place of love in spite of the negative targeted energy on what they're throwing at you. So remember to be emotionally mature, understanding the first two principles that we were talking about, the first two reasons or methods that you could use, and it's not losing. You're not losing by staying in your good energy, staying in the flow, and not stooping down to their level. Remember that. You're gonna be. This is gonna. You're actually winning, and you're actually staying in the beautiful flow of high spiritual vibrations. Okay. So my number 4 favorite one of all. This is my favorite one too. Number 3 and number 4 is kind of tied in together, but number 4 is this. Number 4 is, as you rise above, as you do not let them get you at a certain level, you stay level-headed, you communicate cordially, peaceful, and in love at all times. Communicate with this person in such a way where they're going to have to calm the hell down. Okay? No matter how hard and no matter how heavy they try to attack you, if you remain calm, if you remain unbothered, that they're going to have no other choice but to calm down, come to your level. Using this tactic, you can use this tactic too, because if you stay calm, now anything that you have to say, it can be heard, because you're not screaming, you're not yelling, you're not on that negative energy. So as you remain calm, you can, you could actually get, speak in a way so eloquently that it will get this person to see the bigger picture. Okay. Yeah, and that's the biggest thing, is you want to get this person to see the bigger picture of everyone or everything that's involved. So, and how this person their actions could be harming the situation, okay, with their negative energy. So, even if you sometimes dealing with people, a lot of people are afraid to admit their demons. So sometimes, if I'm trying to have effective communication with somebody that has a negative mindset, what I'm going to do is I'm going to even throw my own flaws out there and say, and I had to work on this. I'm going to put my own self there to bring an open foundation to speak on things that could be, hard for the other person to admit and speak on. So if you can say, I went through this too, or I, struggle with this. Sometimes this works where, this person can open up more, and, but you really utilize this information, or you really utilize this situation, if you are communicating calm, to be a teachable moment. You can really craft and make this a teachable moment when you're dealing with these people with this negative energy. Okay. And like my grandmother used to say, rest in peace, Julia Ravel, like my grandmother used to say, it takes two people to argue. So as long as you're not arguing back and combating back with them and matching their energy, then you should be able to really use this situation to your advantage. Okay. And this is the number 5 reason why, on how to enjoy, or on how to deal with negative people, how to deal with negative energy, how to deal with unavoidable negative energy. The number 5 reason on how to deal with negative, unavoidable energy is life be lifing. Okay, you need to always remember, like, let's use the story of Jesus in the Bible for a reference. Okay, the story of Jesus. He was hated on. His best disciple, denied him. Judas stole from him. Jesus came to save the world, to bring his light to the world. And when he did that, he had so many naysayers, haters, doubters, skeptics. He had so many people against him. And that was his ultimate demise, was people who didn't like him killing him, And if you think about the story of Jesus, how could you think of, and I loved how they portrayed that story, because it's a great analogy. If someone is shining their light so bright, they're going to be attacked. And if this happened to this man, what makes you so different? And what I'm trying to say is, if your light is shining so bright, you have all this good energy, you have all this good radiance. What do you think follows with that? Okay. It's like negative energy has to find something, and you're that challenge. They have to try to dim this light, but your light outshines darkness. If you turn on the light in a dark place, guess what? It's lit up. So your light is shining so bright, it will display their darkness, and You need to always remember and knowing that you're a shining light, and when you're a shining light, what you're up against, you're going to attract these negative people. You're going to attract people who don't like you. Sure, you're going to inspire a lot with the light, but you're going to, with what comes with the territory of inspiration are the people who don't like you, and they're going to have the negative energy, and they're going to purposely be negative and purposely try to go against you. So the biggest thing that you can do here is just remember that this is a part of the territory. you know um you're going to attract good people, and you're also going to be under attack by some. You're going to attract people who want to come against you and come under attack. That's what happens. And as long as you realize that's what comes with the territory, then you'll be all right. You'll remember like the higher purpose, what you're up against, and you're not going to take this personal. Don't take it personal. Just know that it's your light shining bright. This come with the territory. And I hope that y'all was rocking with these top 5 methods on how to deal with negative energy that is unavoidable. There's literally nothing that you can do. You got to deal with these people, face these people, and this is how some reasons why to keep in mind while you're dealing with this negative energy. I just want to lay that out there for you guys. I love y'all so much. Thanks for tapping in. Like, share, subscribe. If y'all feeling it over here, y'all welcome to come to this safe space and get these messages. Okay. Make sure y'all comment below. Talk to y'all next time. Bye.